So it is a great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today in the heart of this beautiful city, Nairobi, at the iconic Uhuru Park. Many have asked when it will be opened. It is open. Here it is now open. This park, with its lush greenery, with the serene ambience, holds a special place in the hearts of Nairobians and visitors alike. You know, just like the Secretary for Infrastructure has said, this is where many people would come for solace. When you're tarmacking, umekosa kazi, at lunchtime you just come here and have your air burger as you think about your life. And maybe you might hear a preacher behind you who will encourage you. And then you go back in the afternoon, whether it is Upper Hill or to the offices in CBD, kutafuta kazi. Yeah? And even the students. And I remember a lot of history of this place, including the 27th of August 2010, when we raised that flag for the first time during the promulgation of our constitution. Uhuru Park stands not just as a recreational space, but as a symbol of our city's resilience, unity, and commitment to preserving our natural heritage. It's a sanctuary amidst the hustle and bustle of urban life, a place where families gather, friends meet, and where individuals come to find solace and tranquility. I know also very many who have found the love of their lives in Uhuru Park, on the boat ride, where many would come for a date. And once you're taken on that date and somebody asks you to be their girlfriend in the middle of the water, most times people would say yes. Because you also have to go back to, to the dry land. As your governor, I recognize the significance of this park to our national conscience and our collective consciousness. It's a testament to the vision of our forebearers, starting from Mzee Jomo Kenyatta in the 60s, who understood the importance of green spaces in urban planning. Today, we reaffirm this commitment to safeguarding this precious oasis for future generations. I know a lot of propagandists over time, even when this work started, some were saying that the former president is trying to grab Uhuru Park. Some were saying that he's cutting down trees. You know, I don't think anyone would have that kind of audacity, or anyone is that evil to try and take away such a gem at the center of our city. This Uhuru Park will always remain to the people. It is a people's park. In recent years, the park has witnessed numerous events that shaped our history. As I've said, there were peaceful protests, cultural celebrations, and moments of national unity. It has been a stage for the voices of people, a space where ideas are exchanged, and where democracy finds its expression. However, with progress comes responsibility. We must ensure that this park, and we will ensure as a county government, that this park remains pristine and accessible to all. As stewards of this land, it is our duty to protect it from encroachment, from pollution, and from degradation. We must invest, and we will invest in its maintenance. And I want to thank the County Assembly. They have allocated resources for the maintenance to improve our facilities and enhance our biodiversity. Furthermore, we must recognize the role of Uhuru Park in promoting environmental awareness and sustainability. It serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness between humans and nature and the importance of preserving our ecosystem for future generations. We must acknowledge the vision. This used to be a dump site, in the 50s and going into the 60s. This was a huge dump site, first of all, from the railway, debris. All of it used to come here. It is the vision of President Jomo Kenyatta that made it into a park, and the works began in 1966. After that, over the years, it was used, but in 1980 and 1985, when the Pope visited and put up that structure, the Pope's monument that is put up there to remember it, President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi did serious renovation works in 1986. And it is good that even that work in 1986 had a huge component of the military. The military was also involved in 1986. After that, of course, we've seen it being used for politics as well as for recreation. Yesterday, I saw Waziri in Bunge answering questions in the Senate, a place I love going. And it's my favorite place.